Sophia Chili here, and it is now the 2nd of November, I think. And I think it's time that I took all the chili pods off the plants and did something with them. So I'm going to pickle some, and I'm going to dry some, and probably eat a few on the way. So just thought you'd take you on that journey with me as I'm actually doing stuff with the chilies. Right, so we start with the scorpions. You can see they're fairly okay-ish size. Can you see that? It's almost Christmas, it's almost Christmas. So, not much luck with the scorpions. Only one plant decided to have some pods. But the pods are made. Half decent size. Now the Vitellis. And this plant is doing extremely well with the chilies. It's growing. Loads of these pots. So I plan to overwinter these Vitellis and try and grow them next year rather than grow them from seed. And that's what I got off those. Quite a few, surprisingly. So next is the Nagas. Okay, these surprised me actually because they actually didn't do anything this year. This is a plant that's a year old, and as you can see, it's actually done rather well at making a load of chilies. So we'll start. So I'll keep this Naga. I'll overwinter again this year. So this will be a 2-year-old plant then. Okay, so onto the Naglas. There's a Nagla. Look at that. Taste one of those later. I won't taste it all because that'll probably kill me, but I'll try a bit and see what they're like. Okay, more Nagas in here. These ones have all turned red. Oh, lovely classic chili shape. Sorry, a bit more non-dolphin friendly or chili friendly farming techniques. So they're the Nagas. Brown ones and red ones. And we're left with the humble habanero. The last few remaining pods. So there you go. Nice little Naglas, sorry. So nice size. So there's the Naglas. Okay then, so finally is the Congo Trinidads. Let's go and look and see what we've got then at the end of a year's worth of production. Okay then, so after a year's worth of, this is what I got. Here's my scorpions, loads of Vitelli, a few remaining habaneros, an awful lot of Nagas, brown ones and red ones, a few Naglas, pretty interesting looking, and then some Trinidad Congos, which are quite nice. So, there we go. So there we go. So that's the production for a year. Not bad for the first of the year's attempt at trying to grow some chili sauce. And now I'm going to prepare them and dry them. Okay then, so we're going to look at all these. Look at these wonderful colours. Very autumny colours. Got some reds and some oranges and some browns and some yellows, some dark yellows, some light yellows, some dark reds, some oranges. Lovely colours. And so I'm going to try, as I'm actually preparing these, I'm going to have a go, chew a little bit of the old Congo Trinidad or Trinidad Congo, whatever it's called. I'm going to try a little bit of the Nagla, not tried that before. And I'm going to try a little bit of the brown Naga. See how they actually fare. I'm not going to eat a whole one because the last one of these things I ate basically just annihilated me. So I've learnt my lesson a little bit. All it requires, just a taste. So you want to wash them and all the rest of it. So just follow and there. So that should get rid of all some of the dust off them. Oh, it's heavy. Okay then, so before we start, I thought I'd give this one a little bit of a chew and see what it's like. Don't know how hot these are. Show you the old inside. Oh, that's got the habanero smell. I'm not going to have, only going to have a little bit. I've got quite a few chilies to actually eat. I'm only going to have a little bit. Okay. A bit more of that. That's quite sweet. Not so hot. Not as hot as habanero, but nice and sweet. So they're good. They're good ones. So that's the Congo Trinidad. I was also want to give the Nagla a try. Before that, I'll give one of these brown Naglas a try. Let's see, all brown inside. Again, I'm not going to eat a whole one because I've got too much to do today. These don't smell too much. Let's try and see what the end's like. That's hot. Let's try the middle. It's got that habanero aroma about it. And that's quite warm. Not sweet. Very earthy taste. But good for heat. That'll be good heat for powder. And finally, the Nagla. This has got a similar habanero smell. Very light pink inside. Can you see that? Not many seeds. Not much aroma. There's a faint habanero smell about it. So, I'll try a little bit. This little chocolate brown habanero one, not habanero, it's a Nagla, that's still cooking on my tongue. Still there, yeah. So I'm not sure what this one's will be like. So just a little bit, just to try. They've got a very subtle taste. That's a very subtle, very light taste. It's hot though. That's hot, that one. They're the three main chilies that I've not tried, so I've just gone through them very quickly because I want to get this drying done while it's still a nice day outside. So there we go. Mouth is a bit on fire now, but it's a good fire. It's a wholesome fire. It's good for the soul, I believe. There's a scorpion. These are ones that actually, this did me so much damage last time. I ain't gonna eat one of them. This is gonna slowly turn the kitchen into a kitchen of no go area. There's another scorpion. Wow, that's really starting to kick in now, that heat. The Fratelli. These are the second batch of pods from the Fratelli plants. It's already starting to smell the kitchen out, so I have to be quick. I thought I'd give these ones a bit of a taste and see what this Fratelli's like. Again, it's got a similar, very thin-walled look about them. Oh, lots of aroma. Again, that traditional habanero aroma. The cameraman's donned a gas mask again. Just a little bit, just for a taste, because my mouth is a little bit on fire. Can't go wrong with a Fratelli. Fratelli, probably the best chili, I think, ever. It's hot. It's definitely hot. It's sweet. It's nice. Easy to cook with. Okay, so I've cut up and sliced up all the chilies. And as you can see, the aroma on these, oh, that's some strong chili flavour there. What I'm planning to do, these chilies I can actually dehydrate like this, and they're great. But what I want to do is try using a little bit of liquid smoke and mix them with a little bit of liquid smoke first. And that will give it a nice, hopefully, nice smoky unctuousness on the actual powder that I'm going to be doing. That's the idea. Plus a bit of salt. There's our chilies. nice liquid smoke. The smell is somewhat overpowering. Oh, that's lovely, that smell. I could smell that all day. That's a hot, smoky smell, that is. Okay, so that's the liquid smoke. Need a bit of salt. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, so those chilies are now ready for the dehydrating stage. So let's actually make some stuff. Okay, onto the dehydration process. So this is the first time I've actually done a large number of chilies like this. So I'll be using one of these. This is a very cheap dehydrator. I think it cost me about 24 quid. What I've been told, and I don't know the secret of dehydrating, but you've got to make sure that there's not too many, and so air can flow between them. That's the idea, and that they're not on top of each other. Wonderful smell, lovely smoky, chilly, hot. Oh, lovely. My mouth is watering. It really is. Now, in my experience, I've used this once before, this dehydrator, and it takes roughly about 12 hours to dry just one tier. So I imagine I'll have to swap the tiers, in rotation over the drying process. So I imagine it's going to take longer than that, so we'll just see. I'll just stick it up outside. Don't do it inside because it'll just gas the whole house out, and you will not be flavour of the month. So we'll do it outside, and then next time you see it, it should be all nice and crispy like little chili crisps. Right then, outside. Okay, so it's a day later, and the chilies are all dried. So here you go. Here's the dehydrator, done its thing. Get in there. There's a lovely, wonderful, smoky smell now. All of them, all dry. Everything's dry. So, there we go. There's my chili production for next year. That's what I'll be cooking with. Hope you like it. I hope it gives you a few ideas regarding the smokiness, adding smoke to the chilies. And I'll see you again. Bye.